There's one reason why Mike Brown was stopped. And if we stop that, we don't get more Mike Browns, and that is Mike was black. We gotta stop racial profiling.
Many moons ago, a young white man walks into a movie theater. He murders 12 people, shoots about 50, 60 more, exit the movie theater at night into a parking lot, but somehow the police are able to apprehend him without firing a single shot. What possible justification other than white privilege can you possibly give to me to justify the disparity in those apprehensions and that state execution? All right, so let's kick that out the window right there. All right, we want to debunk these myths. We know the playbook. They criminalize the victim. They heroize and worship the murderer. Because until the lions have the historians, the tales of the hunt will continue to glorify the hunter, and dead men tell no tales. So we here to tell the lion side of the story. I have never in my life, since the rebellions, and I said it, rebellions, after the injustice over the Rodney King verdict, have I ever seen young black people fighting back. I haven't seen it. And that is the difference here. They're not holding hands. They don't want to hear from Jesse Jackson. They ain't giving money to Al Sharpton. They are picking up tear gas canisters thrown at them and tossing it back at the police with the explicit details of how to handle such instances and cases by our good brothers in Palestine. They have now educated ghetto youth. This is what they have done. A 9-year-old girl can get an Uzi and kill the instructor, and all kinds of justifications for that. But you leave your kid in the car for 5 minutes to go in the gas station and pay for it, they will lock your ass up. Difference in policing. And I think white people, some of our white brothers and sisters, the privileged ones, we're not mistaken the lumpen proletariats that are with us. They have a different opinion of the police. They might not be racist, but their white privilege have given them different experiences with the police. They've never been slammed down on the ground. They never had their nuts squeezed up. They never had guns to their face. For a traffic stop, they don't have those references. We do, so we must educate them.
Police are not our friend. They may play basketball with you on a Sunday and shoot your ass on a Monday. We can't get peace except through revolution, and we're willing to make that revolution today.
We stand together to indict law enforcement officials and the United States government that does nothing about the atrocities that take place whenever a young black or brown child is killed holding up their hands. That's crazy. We need to demilitarize law enforcement officials operating in our communities. We need to call for a transfer of the funds that have been filtered into law enforcement. Everybody's got to call them, you got to write them, you got to stand in front of their office, you got to make them commit, and if they don't commit, then we stand in front of their house. We block their passage, and we go to jail if we have to, because the youth are going to prisons in droves. Take away the tanks, the armament, man, they don't need that to protect me. That's not to protect me, that's it. That's to keep me in my place. That's to keep me from telling the truth. That's to keep me from creating young black conscious minds. We have to call for real community policing. You want to sit on my corner, you got to move in my community. Bottom line, because if he live next door to you, he going to treat you differently. If they live in the community, they not going to be as harsh on us. They gonna learn something about us, and that is that we're human. If we're not actively fighting to stop racial profiling, we're gonna have another mic. Our job is,
the problem is capitalism. Can I hear you say the problem is capitalism?
This is ordinary grassroots people out here, especially with grassroots media, making it happen. We're using the hashtag DC Ferguson because we're doing this guerrilla style. This is guerrilla media.